Hi friends, this is Gaurav, and in this video we are going to look at 5 tips which will help you decide what to draw. How do you decide what to draw? Well, the answer to this question depends on where you are in your creative journey. If you are a beginner, it has to be the things that you need to learn next. You should have a structure for yourself to move ahead step by step. Make sure you learn about gestures, shapes, forms, lighting, anatomy, composition, and keep them in your mind when you are working on a subject. Do not pick complicated subjects to draw initially. Challenge yourself with tasks that you can accomplish and learn gradually but effectively. Moreover, if you have been drawing for some time, you can follow these 5 tips to get over the confusion of what to draw. Tip number 1. Just start drawing. Draw something that you haven't drawn before. Draw it without any reference. You should let your mind relax and pick some spontaneous subject without giving it much thought. You may have heard Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. As she explains, the 5-second rule is simple. If you have an instinct to act on a goal, you must physically move within 5 seconds or your brain will kill it. The moment you feel an instinct or a desire to act on a goal or a commitment, use the 5-second rule. When you wish to study from a reference, just start drawing whatever you find first. The brain doesn't like indecisiveness. The more time you spend thinking about it, the more your brain will run away from it. If you have a collection of favorite references, decide in advance which one are you going to use for the next study. Tip number 2. Have a goal. When you have a goal, it is easier to decide the next step. Sometimes you are overwhelmed and excited to work on your latest inspiration or a trending subject that you forget to work on your skills and techniques that would benefit your overall drawing abilities at the end of the day. If you keep drawing aimlessly, you won't see any growth for long. Ask yourself what are some technical skills that you could improve upon, and choose a subject that will help you with it. It doesn't have to be a complete figure or a face or a complete composition. For example, if you're struggling with eyes, pick some references for drawing eyes from different views. Similarly, you can draw nose, ears, hairstyles, hands or feet, or even leaves, rocks, mountains, etc. You can even think of a personal project like a storybook or a series of drawings based on a theme. Tip number 3. Don't kill your creativity with high expectations. One of the mistakes you might be making is to have a high expectation from everything that you create. You think you have studied about anatomy, about shading, you understand form and structure, perspective, and whatnot. But the brain is sometimes not in the suitable state to process all of it together, and you are unable to produce anything decent. At times, you keep on thinking what to draw and end up drawing nothing even after a few hours have passed. It's okay. Just get back to drawing again whenever you feel like. Tip number 4. Use art prompts. Well, don't confuse this with AI prompts. Here we are talking about getting topics or scenarios to draw. Like writing prompts, art prompts also just give you some ideas to work with as you create. This can be a great way to get past artist's block because it takes all the thinking out of choosing an idea. It also adds an element of surprise if you get to know some prompts just before you start drawing. You can follow weekly or monthly art prompts trending on various social media platforms and create with consistency without having to think of a topic. Number 5. Take breaks, get outside. Too much of anything is bad. Taking breaks is very good for our brains. We are so focused on being productive all the time in our society that we would rather push through a problem than take a break. Remember that it is always better to break away for a while than to break up mentally. Our minds need time off. When we take a break from a problem, we give our subconscious brains a chance to think about it. And this often leads to fresh inspiration and new ideas. This is why we seem to have aha moments in the strangest times, like in the shower. An interesting research from Germany found that looking at the color green makes people more creative. So take a walk in the nature and recharge your creative batteries. Every drawing that you do adds up to the mileage and gives you a chance to learn and improve. It is all worth it, so keep at it. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, and also turn on the notifications so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. So happy drawing until the next one.